Gambia addressed the summit. He said, and I quote, the plight of the Palestinian is a matter of grave concern. He also warned if the conflict is not resolved immediately, it could spread not just in the region, but across the world. Joining me now to discuss that is the Gambia's Minister of Information, and Dr. Ismaila Ceesay. Thanks for joining us, Doctor.
Thank you.
I would first ask you, the OIC and the Gambia have been calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. What is the OIC and the Gambia doing to achieve that?
First of all, is to support existing efforts led by Qatar and Egypt to push for an immediate and sustainable ceasefire in Palestine, but also to use every available means to put pressure on Israel to ensure that there's a ceasefire. I think the Gambia's leadership will really help the OIC together with existing structures to ensure that there's a ceasefire that is sustainable in Gaza.
Rafah. Israel is threatening to invade Rafah. More than 1.5 million Palestinians have sought refuge from other parts of the Gaza Strip because of Israeli bombardments. The UN and humanitarian agencies are warning that if Israel goes ahead with its threats, this could be a bloodbath. How concerned are you?
Very concerned, deeply concerned. I think a ground invasion of Rafah will lead to serious humanitarian catastrophe, and I think it should be avoided at all costs. Every diplomatic means must be used to ensure that the ground invasion does not go ahead, and that talks are ongoing to put pressure on Israel to use existing efforts to ensure there's sustainable peace in Gaza, but also to ensure there is no ground invasion of Rafah. Remember, Rafah is highly populated. If you look at the amount of population in Rafah alone and the size of the geographical size of that particular place, a ground invasion will lead to a bloodbath, just like every international organization has predicted. So I think that should be avoided. And also, remember, most of the people who will be affected are going to be women and young children.
And that was Minister Ismaila Ceesay, the Gambia's Minister of Information. The summit will continue until tomorrow, where we are expecting the leaders to